Can people with fatty liver eat fruit? In this video, I'll share the 10 best and 5 worst fruits for those with fatty liver disease. We're celebrating 300K subscribers. If you're not subscribed yet, join our team and hit the notification bell. We'll consider fruit portions of 120 grams. Why use portions, you ask? Well, you can't compare a strawberry to a papaya. They're very different. So, I've considered all fruits with the same weight. It's important to keep 2 variables in mind. First, the glycemic index, which shows how much a carb raises your blood sugar. The higher the glycemic index, the worse. The lower, the better for liver fat. Why? Because a higher glycemic index raises blood sugar more, causing a bigger insulin spike, worsening the process. We know that liver fat is linked to insulin resistance, obesity, and if you improve this mechanism, you're protecting your liver and reducing fat accumulation there. The glycemic load is also crucial. What's glycemic load? It's the amount of sugar in each serving. Why not just focus on glycemic index and ignore carb quantity? Because it can lead to excess calories, increasing your daily caloric intake, which increases obesity, and obesity worsens the whole insulin resistance process. It's crucial to consider the glycemic load as well. What do low, moderate, and high glycemic loads mean? I'll provide the values for your reference. Up to 9 is low, 10, 19 moderate, 20 or more is high glycemic load. For glycemic index, what's considered low or good? Up to 55 is good, 56, 69 moderate, 70 plus is high glycemic index. Those are fruits you'll avoid or eat in moderation. What are the top 10 fruits for those with fatty liver? Number 10 is plum. Plums have a glycemic index of 40 and a glycemic load of 3. Both are low, helping your metabolism, especially with fatty liver. Remember to eat them with skin for anti-inflammatories and antioxidants. Number 9, guava. Guava has a glycemic index of 23 and a glycemic load of 3. Its very low glycemic index helps, plus it's packed with vitamins. Many people have questions about fructose. Fructose itself isn't harmful. What's harmful is excessive fructose consumption. It's the excess that damages your liver. Moderate amounts are fine, which is why I consider these 2 factors. Tell me your city, country, and if you have fatty liver disease and its degree. Number 8, pear. Pear has a glycemic index of 38 and a glycemic load of 4. Always eat with the skin to lower the glycemic index. The skin has fiber, which reduces sugar absorption. It doesn't cause a blood sugar spike after eating, as absorption is slower, which is great for those with fatty liver disease. It's excellent for your metabolism because it doesn't cause an insulin spike. Number 7, oranges. And I'm not talking about orange juice here. Juice has a very high glycemic index and glycemic load. I'm talking about whole oranges with pulp. A glycemic index of 40 and a glycemic load of 5. Eating whole oranges is great because you get vitamins, fiber, and slower absorption. Juices like orange, apple, grape, pineapple, and mango are concentrated and have a high glycemic load, which is harmful. They'll cause an insulin spike and excess calorie intake. So fresh, whole fruit with pulp is number 7. These numbers I'm sharing aren't absolute truths. It will also depend on each subtype of these fruits. For example, there's more than one type of orange, so I'm considering the average of all of them. And another thing that can vary the glycemic index is the more ripe a fruit is, the higher the glycemic index will be. So here I'm considering a medium stage. If the fruit is greener, the glycemic index will be lower and so on. It can vary. Number 6, cherry. A great option because it has a glycemic index of 20 and a glycemic load of 6. You may be thinking, no, but cherry is very expensive. But remember, on this channel, I speak to people from all over the world. Eating it every day could be difficult, but if you live in the United States or in Portugal, for example, you can have access to this fruit at a more affordable price. And it's great because it won't increase your blood sugar levels much, and it also has few calories. Number 5, apple. Apples have a glycemic index of 38 and a glycemic load of 6. The skin contains pectin, which helps with other issues like blood lipid profiles. So, apples are an excellent fruit choice for acai. That's right. Studies link acai consumption to reduced liver inflammation and improved hepatitis markers. Liver enzymes TGO and TGP are also known as AST and ALP in some places. So acai can improve this process and benefit you. It has a glycemic index of 53 and a glycemic load of 8. I want to clarify that in my video on fatty liver, many misunderstood what acai fruit is. It's not the acai bowl you get at the mall. It contains corn syrup, banana syrup, guarana syrup, and added sugar. Its glycemic index is 86, and the glycemic load is over 30. That's terrible for people with fatty liver. I'm talking about pure acai, not the dessert with dulce de leche, condensed milk, and candy. That version is awful and should be avoided. It's one of the worst foods for fatty liver, with a high glycemic index of 86, causing insulin spikes and worsening the condition. It increases liver fat and has a very high glycemic load. A cup of acai with these add-ons can have over 1,000 calories. So you really need to avoid this, okay? Just because acai is good doesn't mean you should eat it with corn syrup, which is terrible for your liver. Let's look at the top 3. Strawberries. Strawberries have a glycemic index of 40 and a glycemic load of 3. Great for fatty liver, as they're packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatories that help the process. I'm referring to a 120-gram serving here. Number 2, passion fruit. Passion fruit has a glycemic index of 27 and a glycemic load of 5. Also excellent for fatty liver disease. Number 1, avocado. It has a glycemic index of just 10, yes, you heard right, and a glycemic load of 2. Each 120-gram serving has only 2 carbs and very little sugar, which is beneficial. It also contains healthy monounsaturated fats. What's the catch with avocados? They're high in calories. So eating large amounts can lead to excess calories despite being healthy. It's very calorie dense, which can cause weight gain and worsen insulin resistance and liver fat. However, a 120-gram portion of avocado is indeed beneficial for your health. Now, what are the 5 worst fruits for those with fatty liver? If you're finding this video helpful and you're enjoying it, please don't forget to like it. Remember our goal of 10,000 likes, so more people can access this valuable information. Number 5, banana. Wait, is banana a forbidden fruit? No, it's not forbidden. If it's on the list of fruits to avoid, I'll mark it with an asterisk for you to pay more attention, to be more cautious with these fruits, like bananas, for example, because they have a glycemic index of 62 and a glycemic load of 16. So rewind the video a bit if you don't remember what I said earlier and compare. You'll see it has a higher glycemic index and a much higher glycemic load too. That means more calories and faster absorption, raising your blood sugar more. So if you eat a banana, try eating half. It'll help you consume less fruit. Number 4, pineapple. Pineapple has a glycemic index of 66 and a glycemic load of 14. It also has a higher amount and glycemic index compared to other fruits. Keep in mind there are various pineapple types. I'm talking about the average. So be mindful of how much pineapple you eat. Number 3, mango. Mango has a glycemic index of 57 and a glycemic load of 16. I heard mango was great for people with fatty liver. There was a scientific study about it. So I looked into it and many people indeed said that. But this study isn't about mango fruit, it's about mango powder. This benefit for liver fat and inflammation was only seen with mango powder in animals. In humans, there's no proven benefit. Due to its glycemic load and calories, I have ranked it as a fruit to eat in moderation. Number 4, I want to highlight dried fruits, like dates, for example. It's a diverse group, so I won't give specifics, but avoid dried fruits as they're concentrated. They pack lots of sugar in a small piece. The high glycemic load can harm you if you have fatty liver, so avoid them. Number 1, grapes. Grapes have a glycemic index of 60 and a glycemic load of 12. But what about their antioxidants? Yes, but moderate your intake. It's a high-calorie fruit with carbs and lots of sugar. This will raise your blood sugar, triggering that insulin-increasing process I explained, which can be harmful to your liver, even though it has some beneficial vitamins and antioxidants. So, moderation is key. Want to know the best and worst foods? I've made a video on this for liver fat too. I'll link it here for you to watch. Take care.